Welcome to Create Life with Giselle Aisha. Okay, let's get to it. So, first, we are going to talk about Bridgerton. Yes, this is a book turned Netflix series from Julia Quinn. And her first book was The Duke and I back in 2000, y'all. 2000. 20 years later, Shonda Rhimes has put together this wonderful story. Okay, so what we're going to talk about are like the depictions of womanhood in this show. Womanhood. First of all, womanhood. It's such a big... We're still learning it. All of us are ever learning what it means to be a woman. Womanhood has changed and transformed over the years. Let's talk about my favorite person first. Is she my favorite? Yes, Lady Danbury. Lady Danbury, she is my favorite for so many reasons. The first reason, this woman is like the epitome of a friend you want to have in your corner. Like her commitment to Sarah, the Duchess, the first Duchess, is amazing. To go up and confront the Duke. When you have a friend who will confront your husband, like just so intimate and deep in relationship that all they want to do is protect their friend, make sure their friend is okay. What? Ladies, we all either desire to be a friend like that, already have a friend like that, or want to have a friend like that, okay? Lady Danbury is showing us the way. She is trying to help us get this thing down. Another thing, her boldness.
I have managed to keep the details of your return quiet. But when those vulgar mammas discover that there is an eligible duke present at tonight's fete, I shall be able to keep such a secret no longer. Your regrets are denied. You may leave that flask you carry at home. Most undignified.
First of all, she's like bold and kind at the same time. Like just poignant.
Oh my heart.
I presume your plans to separate from Her Grace have not yet changed?
They have not. Neither it appears your ability to somehow hear every piece of gossip that transpires in this town.
When will you accept it? I know. Pride, Your Grace. It will cost you everything and leave you with nothing. You must not allow it to happen to you too.
So sweet, yet sharp. Like you just, ow, you poked my heart. Like you just stabbed me so nicely. God dang. For her to be a teacher of life, like just teaching people here and there, everywhere she goes, Lady Danbury is just laying down wisdom and dropping these nuggets on people. And just like, how long have you been thinking about the things that she says? Like, that dang. You really, like, that's going to be in my mind for a long time, Lady Danbury. I'm trying to work on that. How do I do it? So her boldness, yet she's formidable. She was talking to the Duke when he was a little boy. Look at what she said to him.
When I was a girl, some centuries ago, I was afraid even of my own reflection. I entered a room and attempted to dissolve into the shadows. But there is only so long one in a position such as ours can hide. I knew I would have to step into the light someday, and I could not very well be frightened. So, instead, I made myself frightening. I sharpened my wit, my wardrobe, and my eye, and I made myself the most terrifying creature in any room I entered. You must promise me that when you step into the light, you will be worthy of the attention you command.
She turned her insecurities into power. Okay, ahead, Brene Brown and Lady Danbury. Listen, for her to recognize, dang, like there's some stuff I don't like about myself. How do I fix that and make it my strength? What? She said, I made myself scary. When I show up in Hamilton plug, she shows up in rooms and people know she's there. She's not the queen. She's not the wife of a king. Like, and yet people seek her. People want to be around her. She leads a wives group. I ain't seen her husband yet. Now, I mean, I think they say she's a widow, but like you lead a whole wives group in your house and you call it the den of iniquity? What? Then when the Duchess Daphne was reading the letters from what her husband had written to his father when he was a little boy, what did she say?
Lady Danbury, did you know about these letters? The ones the Duke seems to have written to his father as a boy.
I did. And now apparently so do you.
I had no idea.
Well, he was so very proud. It is why he wrote those letters in the first place.
What kind of father?
One that not only expected, but demanded perfection in his son. I merely showed him what he was capable of all along. And if he needed some encouragement, a push from time to time, that was something I was happy to provide. But at the end of the day, the Duke's triumph was his and his alone. It had to be.
All right, y'all saw what she said, right? The way Lady Danbury just eloquently gave her advice without saying, step into my office, lay on my couch. How does that make you feel? She said, I pushed him a little bit. I encouraged him at times, but he had to overcome that thing himself. Like, she just dropped this little nugget in Daphne's heart. And after that, Daphne was this whole different wife. She was like, dang, he has to overcome this thing himself. How can I push him a little bit? How can I encourage him a little bit, yet let him know I'm going to remain here? Listen, ladies. Whew. Wives, girlfriends, whatever. We see the little boys inside of our husbands sometimes, right? How do we nurture that little boy without expecting him to be something he doesn't know how to be yet, right? Lady Danbury, she said, I encouraged him sometimes. I pushed him when he needed to be pushed. But he had to come to that thing on his own. Whole life lesson. But the Duchess then had a moment with her husband. Lady Danbury yet again whipped out the cane.
Everyone, I believe this evening is complete. We shall thank our gracious host for such a splendid soiree in the morning. Now go out at once.
She said, no. This party is finished. How you dismiss somebody and it ain't even your house? You dismissed the queen from somebody else's house. She dismissed the whole party. Lady Danbury, my favorite character. Poignant, formidable, bold, honest, and endearing friend. Yes, ladies, we see how it is that we want to form and become women, because that's how we learn. We look at other women, we look at things they did well, things they didn't do well, and we create our life. All right, catch y'all next time, because there are definitely more women to talk about.